Hey guys, here today to talk to you about how the acceleration lab is set up. And in this video, we're just going to look at how the equipment was organized and how it was set up. We're going to use a ticker timer just like we used for the previous data analysis where we looked at the battery-powered car. And we're trying to see if the battery-powered car would travel with a constant velocity. And so today, what we want to look at is one of the cars that can accelerate. And to do that, I'm going to use the little toy car. This was one of the pullback cars. So as I pull back on this, it's going to wind up a mechanism inside the tires. That's going to cause the car to begin to accelerate. It only does so for a very short period of time. So because it accelerates for so short of a time, we'll only get maybe a little less than a half a second worth of data. But just to remind you, the way the ticker timer works, I have two gates over here that are going to allow this piece of paper to feed through, and you'll see that in just a moment, with a piece of carbon paper. Underneath the carbon paper, you can see the metal arm presses down on that, and once it does that, it'll leave a series of dots as the paper gets pulled through. So essentially, we're going to make a dot model of the motion of the toy car, and it's going to be recorded on this piece of paper, and we'll be able to make some measurements off it to actually work out what was the real acceleration of the vehicle. So I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit more so you can see more clearly on the floor. And I'll move out of the way a little bit. So again, the piece of paper has to run through the two gates. So we're going to make sure that the piece of paper is not twisted up, and it will feed through nice and smoothly. It goes under the carbon paper, comes out on the other side, and as I pull this back now, I'm going to start winding the car up. Okay, and that clicking sound means that that's as far as it can be wound. Okay, so everything is set up. I have the piece of paper lined up. It's nice and straight. Ugh. So it should feed through pretty smoothly. I'm going to turn the ticker timer on first, and then I'm going to grab the ticker timer to hold it in place, and then I'll let the car go. And let's see if you can see this. Yeah, you can see the dots starting there. It's a little bit faint on the video, but I'll get it on the other video camera. It'll be a little bit more clear. But we've got a pretty good series of dots. They're nice and easy to see. So let's take a look at how that came out.